present to you today is a very short deck. I'm not going to talk to you about hope anymore because that's not what I'm trying to promote, no? But I'm more going to talk about what hope is doing about our plastic footprint so that we can see how businesses can not be contributing to the problem, but hopefully in their own way, because we sell plastic, we should also try to be responsible for our own plastic footprint. Okay, so just to give you one slide about what hope is about so that you know why we're doing this. Hope is the first Philippine company, for those of you who were around during the launch in 2012, we're the very first company in the Philippines to donate 100% of our profits. And yeah, 100% of our profits. And in our case, we started off doing this by building public school classrooms together with DepEd. We also became the very first, and we still are the only, B-certified corporation in the Philippines. So a B Corp abroad, siguro you see those brands, yung mga Ben & Jerry's, Clean Canteen, Patagonia, yun yung mga B Corp in the world. So the Philippines, meron din tayong isa. It is hope. Hopefully, over time, madadagdagan yun. Because if you can be a B Corp, one of the requirements to be a B Corp is to look out for your environmental impact. Diba? Okay. We also became the first Philippine company to sell a Tetra Pak water, a water in a box, instead of plastic. No? So, at the moment, we're still the only in the Philippines that is selling a boxed water. Having said that, we also have, if you look at our lineup, we also have glass and can options, although wala pa naman gusto bumili. Pero maraming gusto bumili ng Tetra Pak. Okay, and then finally, which is going to be my segue into the plastic solution. We're the first company to be 100% plastic neutral in the Philippines. Now, we were together with some other people in the business community. We were actually trying to decide by searching online if there are other companies in the world that were plastic neutral before us. We actually weren't able to find any. But we're in the world, oo. Pero we hesitate to say we're the first in the world kasi baka mamaya meron hindi lang kwento, di ba? Oo. So, I feel confident only at the moment saying that for Philippines, definitely we were the first. No? We've been plastic neutral since January 2018, last year. Last year, January, not this year. Okay. So I'm going to talk to you specifically today about plastic neutral and what does that mean. Okay. Plastic neutral basically means whenever Hope sells a bottle of water, similar to when you sell something, may VAT, di ba? Automatic na yon. Sa Hope, ang isa din automatic sa amin, may plastic tax. It is internal. We force ourselves to pay a plastic tax. And that plastic tax is computed by how heavy the plastic is. So let's say, for example, I'm going to sell a bottle of water and that comprises of 10 grams of plastic. If I, as a company, am going to sell to the public 10 grams of plastic, it is my duty to then get rid of 10 grams of plastic post-consumer. Yung sa basura, kumbaga, nagamit na, kailangan, tanggalin ko yun. Di ba? So I charge myself a plastic tax based on how much it will cost for me to recover that same amount of plastic and process it. Okay? So in our case, we weigh our plastic and we charge ourselves a plastic tax. Yan. And then we call that a plastic recovery fund. I want to be very clear. Pag kami nagre-recover ng plastic, hindi lang kami nagre-recover ng mga Hope bottle kasi medyo imposible yun. So ang ginagawa namin, kunwari sa buwan na to, nakabenta kami ng 1 ton worth of plastic bottles. That means as a company, I am required to collect 1 ton worth of plastic. That can be a Coke bottle, that can be a Palmolive shampoo bottle, it can be yung mga sachet, it can be cooking oil bottle. Basta kailangan 1 ton of plastic, kailangan tanggalin ko from the environment because that's what I put in. Kumbaga, yung plastic footprint namin. Once we get that, we work with our partners who are co-processors. At the moment, they are co-processors, and co-processors are selected cement companies. And what they do is they use the plastic as alternative fuel to coal. Okay? Now, nung panahon ko, kasi medyo matanda na ako, when we used to do those mga waste to energy, medyo bad word yun. Kasi the technology before, masama yung mag-burn ng plastic for anything, right? But nowadays, with the newer technology, especially those companies na who have to comply with the Philippine environmental standards, merong mga company that they're able to co-process in their plants, kumbaga kulog, sarado, na we are not worried about the emissions for as long as they are compliant. So what they are doing is, once they process the plastic, it is no longer a footprint in our earth. Kumbaga, di ba, hindi yung recycle gawing upuan or recycle gawing something. As in, nawala na siya. Because when you really think about it, plastics is petroleum. Di ba? So there is an energy recovery when you use it in that way. Ngayon, I just want to be very clear. Hindi lahat ng mga processors is we are endorsing their practices. In the case of Hope, we very carefully vet kung sino sa kanila yung pumapasa. Diba? And Hope pays to get that plastic and brings it to them, or in their case, in the one we're using right now, sila mismo yung nag-handle ng collection and transport, and then they process it. So this is how we do plastic neutral. Now, if you look at our plastic tax, this is how, example, this is not real values, I'm just doing it for simple. So if it costs 5,000 pesos per ton to recover plastic, and it's 5 pesos per, 5 centavos, not per gram, 0.05, and you have 10 grams, so parang 5 cent, for every 5 bottle that I sell, nagtatabi ako ng 5 centavos pang recover. Ngayon, if I'm willing to do business, I should be willing to spend 5 centavos to make sure I'm not killing the planet. Diba? Parang ganun yung iniisip namin. Okay, sige. This is our plastic meter to date. This is the number of tons that we have sold into the market. These are our offsets. Sometimes we use our plastic to make eco bricks to build classrooms, or either classrooms or other projects. We also co-process it through cement processors. And today, as we guarantee to our customers, our plastic footprint is 0. So if you notice, a good example is Shakey's. Shakey's uses Hope water. Although nakapangalan Shakey's, actually sa amin yun. But even if they're selling that, part of our contract with them is yung bayad nila sa amin, kailangan i-offset namin yung 100% ng plastic footprint nila. So that's how the plastic meter works. If any of you go on our website anytime, this is always being updated so that the public can see that this is what we're doing. Diba? Okay. Now, we also just started a Tetra Neutral campaign because we sell Tetra Pak water. And I do not want to lie that Tetra Pak not only has plastic in it, but it's also very difficult to recycle. Diba? So, para walang konsensya, we do the same thing with Tetra Pak, but we do not just recycle. In our case, our Tetra Pak has about 44% plastic. Hindi lang namin re-recycle yung 44% ng plastic kasi kung gagawin namin yun, hihimay-himayin pa naman yun. So, ang ginagawa namin, we actually recycle the entire plastic. So, this is our Tetra Neutral program. It's very, very new. We just met with Tetra Pak about it to execute this. We're hoping that other Tetra Pak users will also pay to get rid of their Tetra Paks. It works very similarly to the plastic neutrality, and this is the sample computation. It's also very similar to, this is wrong, this should be 0.5. Yeah. So, yeah, centavos. But sometimes it looks like half. Okay. So it works very similar to a plastic tax computation. And then our footprint right now is this. So because we only started selling Tetra Pak in December of 2018, although we were offering it since I think 2016 pa, di ba? So buyers only started to buy in 2018. This is our footprint right now. We've sold 8 tons. We're recovering 8 tons, and so we have a 0 footprint. Okay. Now, because when we started the plastic neutral, a lot of big companies like Shakey's and others, I won't mention here, were super interested. How can a small company like you kaya nyo mag-plastic neutral? So they contacted us and asked us hope to help them become plastic neutral also. So as a result, we actually put up a separate company under the Hope umbrella. And we call this the Plastic Credit Exchange. This is a global platform so that, but it's a Philippine solution, so that anybody in the world, any company in the world who wants to also be plastic neutral, we can also help them. And the way we do it is, medyo complicated. Pero ito kami, no? The Plastic Credit Exchange. And what we do is we work with businesses who want to offset their plastic footprint, similar to, let's say, Shakey's. And then we coordinate with consolidators of plastic. Let's say that can be anything from plastic traders to ocean cleanup to the LGUs, whoever. And we make sure that it gets to the plastic processors na pasado sa mga standards ng environmental standards ng DENR for processing. Once this is done, we will be providing them with a credit. At the moment, siguro, I won't talk about this yet, but the accrediting agency will be a large third-party, highly respected agency, so that companies can feel confident that that credit is legitimate. Okay. This is one of the things we talked about with WWF, was we were hoping, so yung mga smart cities, baka kailangan natin kausapin yan. So we were saying we want to start a mass-based ocean cleanup project. So a good example for this, I'm making it simple so that easy to understand. Di ba yung mga bangkero natin, we know, when they come back, pakonti na yung nahuhuli nila, di ba? So usually, pag umuwi sila, maswerte na pagkalahati puno, di ba? So what we want to tell them is, sige, andun na rin lang kayo buong gabi naghihintay sa bangka nyo. Habang naghihintay kayo ng huli, yung mga ocean plastic, kunin nyo na. Di ba? Total, panganti naman yung bangka mo ng kalahati, di ba? So, kukuha na sila ng mga plastic. Pag uwi nila, kumare, nandun na sila sa pantalan sa umaga, they will sell their fish. But at the same time, si Aling Tindera, which is a partner with Hope, she will buy the ocean plastic. So sabihin na natin, kunwari, 2 pesos per kilo. I don't know, no? Sabihin na natin, 2 pesos per kilo. Tapos may nakuha 100 kilo si bangkero, manong bangkero. Eh di may 200 siya na hindi niya sana makukuha, di ba? Sa kita niya. So he will sell said to Aling Tindera, kumita na siya, di ba? And maybe the kids along the beach, baka kumuha sila ng mga plastic, dalhin kay Aling Tindera. Aling Tindera, pabiling candy, or kung mabait na anak, pabiling bigas, di ba? With his plastic. Si Aling Tindera naman, ang trabaho niya, magpatuyo ng plastic tapos itali para hindi naman kalat-kalat. And then iipon niya. Pag puno na yung kanyang container, tatawag sa Hope Exchange. And then, we will arrange na madadala siya dito. Kunwari, tatawag siya, puno na po yung container ko, pwede nang pick upin. Di ba? So, babayaran na siya. Of course, you have to pay her more than 2 pesos para makita naman din si Aling Tindera. Di ba? And then this one, kesa mag-import ng coal, which is ayaw din naman natin, imported fossil fuels, di ba? Very bad carbon footprint for the environment. We are going to recover the energy resource from that plastic na nandito lang naman sa atin and replace coal, di ba? So parang that's the model. We're creating a market for plastic basura that can be used in our processing facilities. So, kumita na may additional income na si Bangkero, may additional income na si Aling Tindera, at the country benefits from less plastic trash and less imported coal. Di ba? Okay. So, I'm going to end with this slide, which is basically some pictures of our plastic drives. These particular pictures were taken in Marawi because we were building recently in Marawi. So, doon kami ng plastic drive. So, ang mga communities, usually pag sinabi namin, yung plastic basura nyo po, iipunin natin, gano'n. Usually, communities are very receptive. Hindi naman nila yan, di ba? So, usually, we have very successful plastic cleanup drives. So, we're just hoping na mas-scale natin yan to bigger areas, more areas, so that we can collect as much plastic basura as possible. Thank you.